Hi there, I'm Colette from the Collective,
And I'm Catherine with Synchronicity Energy Healing.
and we are here today to help you out because we've been going through it as a collective.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Um, so I'm going to do a quick reading on the current energy, and then Catherine is going to give her input, and then we're going to just kind of talk about the reading and talk about kind of what we've been going through with the current energy. And so, yeah, stick around, and here we go. Oh, that's really good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's really good energy.
It's a good start.
What's that?
I said that's a good start considering how we've been failing.
I was gonna say, it's been really brutal. It's been
Yeah.
really brutal, but something good's gonna come out of it, which I think we both figured that was the case anyway, but it's just been feeling really heavy and unsure, uncertain, like
Yeah.
what's happening. We don't know. I don't know. It's like what did you say the other day, Catherine? You were looking for an answer, you were connecting, and your daughter interrupted.
Yeah.
Right when you were getting kind of the message, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday actually. I was trying to feel into the energy, and as I felt like I was starting to get some sort of answer or something coming in, my daughter busted through the door like the Kool-Aid man. And I was like, "Mom!"
Oh
So
yeah.
that ended quickly.
Yeah.
Abruptly, I should
Um,
say.
yeah, abruptly. It's weird because I was thinking when I was shuffling anxiety, but I wasn't feeling it until I looked at this Nine of Cups. This
Mm,
is like wish fulfillment. Look at how pretty she's sitting. She's like so happy and content and all that stuff. And Catherine, I know you and I talk a lot about how, we want these really good things, right? But it's like kind of scary too.
yeah.
And it's terrifying.
Yeah, I actually had s- I heard one it was a couple of weeks ago at this point that like I've been resisting because it feels like more responsibility, but it's not. It's just like the path that you're supposed to be on. Like it's not more responsibility, it's just what it is kind of thing. Um and I know like to some degree for me, I've been kind of like I already have a lot on my plate, right? Like sure, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and some
Not you
people could.
saying, sorry, not you saying you have a lot on your plate. Responsibility comes out. I'm dead. Go ahead.
Um, uh, what was I saying?
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You're a stay-at-home mom and
Oh,
yeah.
so like, but like, I know to some people they're gonna be like, oh, you're just a stay-at-home mom, because I know that's a stigma. But like, I am
Hmm.
homeschooling, I am building a business, I am taking care of my kids and taking care of the house and making sure that things are in line. So like, there's a lot that goes into it. And so sometimes when I'm like working on my business and the things that I'm offering as I'm creating things, I'm like, can I like handle more? Like to some degree, it kind of feels like a lot, you know? And so when I got that message that it's not more responsibility, it's just the path that you're on kind of thing, um, it kind of like reframed my thought process with what's coming in and like helped me not like be more open to it instead of like resisting it so much or dreading it. Because like, sure, I want it, but it also feels like a lot. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
that feels better put that way. I like that you said that. I'm
yeah,
gonna hold on to that too.
yeah,
Because it does. It feels like a lot when I mean, I'm not a mom, but I'm doing a lot too. So it's like, man,
yeah,
I really want this thing to work, but it's going to be a lot. And
yeah.
that's overwhelming because I've never had, like, I have had success with my business, right? I have, you have, we both have. But the big success that's coming is terrifying.
It is. Yeah, yeah. And as you were saying that, like I got the image of like a what is it, a seesaw that goes back and forth. Like you're going back and forth, like you want it, right? But then when you start thinking of everything that goes into it, yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's so funny. When you start to think of like everything, and I've got chills, that everything that's going into it is very intimidating, and you start to talk yourself out of it, and you're thinking, oh, well, like maybe this phase of life that I'm in right now or was in that I'm leaving is better, like it's comfortable, right? And I've got my goosebumps. Um, and you can't like you gotta stop thinking that the past is better because it's not like you're leaving it for a reason. It doesn't suit you in whatever way. And so you've got to stop gauging and just be able to like step in and accept that, hey, this isn't more responsibility. It's new. It might be a little bit scary, but like it's for you. So it's going to work out. It's going to be better. It's going to be everything and more that you dreamed of because it's truly what's meant for you.
And how many times have we said it's our purpose? And like, and it's like you go back and forth. I don't, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a strange kind of conundrum.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's freaking crazy is there's three fives.
I've been seeing fives a lot lately.
That's change, guys. That's really exciting. So, this energy that we're having right now is kind of like the in between, right? When you're saying teetering, it's like we're in between. I got chills. We're in between the past, well, the current past, I feel like I need to say, and then the present, the future, the whatever. Like it's weird. I don't know how to expand on that, but it's like you're in both realms. You're
Yeah.
in between both realms. You're living here, chills, but you're still living over here. Like you're already here, right?
So,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying?
So energetically, you're in what you're moving into, but your reality hasn't caught up to it. And that's why you're in the middle of it. And that's why you're teetering on it both because you're not seeing the fruits of your labor yet energetically. Like energetically, you're there. It The reality and the physical and the materialistic always needs time to catch up to that though. So,
So I feel like I need to say, and Catherine, you'll probably agree here, don't worry if you're still doubting or maybe you take a break because you're like, oh, it's not working. Like, don't worry about those chills. Don't worry about those thoughts. It can't, like, you literally can't stop it.
yeah,
It's already here.
chills, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I got chills everywhere. This is so exciting, guys.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so temperance, all about balance, okay? In the in between, we're talking about the in between, but this feels like a total level up of energy too. This feels like you're just such in a beautiful energy. You're balancing better than you think with the good, the bad, the everyday life kind of things. You're doing a really good job. And the fact that the wheel showed up right underneath that, are you kidding? Like, it's good, 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 good. I mean, the wheel and the nine of cups together is freaking like you hit the lottery, okay? Like, I don't know. I'm so excited for you because, and I know it still feels heavy, but maybe try to get a little excited about the things that are coming for you, even though it's like unknown, like you don't know what it looks like yet, and that's okay. Just feel the excitement of the things to come because I can't even express like how big it is. Do you feel it, Catherine?
Yeah. So I find myself randomly throughout the day, a lot more recently, just getting like this excited, and I have it right now. Like this excited
Gee.
feeling in my chest, right? Like it's just a mundane day, right? Like there's nothing happening, but like you just get this excitement. Feed into that feeling because that's the energy that's coming in. That's the energy that you're walking into and everything that's coming in. And when you're balancing this in between, right? Like when you start to think about the past and being like, maybe this isn't going to work out. Maybe I should just stick to what I was doing. You need to stop that thought process and take a moment to honor that past self. Honor that chapter of your life. And I've got chills saying this. Honor that chapter of your life that you're stepping away from because it's not that it was bad or anything. Like you've learned a lot. You've grown a lot in that chapter and that version of you. And while you have to let all of that go, there's still some honoring that goes into that. And instead of like wishing and hoping or like, thinking maybe you should go back to it, just switch that mindset to like an honoring, like, oh, I appreciate that phase. I can see everything that I grew in that, but here I am going, and that'll help you like bring you back, I think, help balance that.
That's beautiful. I love that. It's just the excitement is like inner child stuff, right? I mean, it's like
Yeah.
the inner child's been coming up a lot in my readings too, like playful, fun, as best as you can right now. I know you've got other stuff going on. Just tap into that energy, like Catherine said. So then we got the Nine of Cups, woo, wish fulfillment with volcano. Okay. Like it's gonna erupt and just rain on you, and you're gonna be like, I don't know what to do. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
We love it. So get ready for that. It's probably scary a little bit, but so right now, this is probably how you're feeling. Yeah, heartbreak, um, just heavy stuff from the past is definitely coming up. I will talk about that in a minute. Well, we'll talk about that when we're done with this, but um, yeah, you've probably just been going through it emotionally. And then we've got the Eight of Wands with it fell out with the Three of Swords reversed. So you're kind of in a space where you've got responsibility, regular responsibilities, and you're in a pause a little bit right now with you might be focusing on the things you want to do, but maybe not as much as you can because you've got other things in your life that are coming up, or because you feel drained, or because you feel like down, depressed, whatever it is. Don't worry about that because that's just the current energy. And you gotta, like with emotions, you have to deal with them. And the past is not gonna go. And I'm getting anxiety talking about this. The past is not gonna go unless you sit with it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately. It's true. The birds agree too.
Yep. Hey, Catherine, do you mind pausing for a sec?
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. I had to do something real quick. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. So the fact that we've got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands reversed really is telling you to slow down right now. I know you want it, and I've got chills. I know you want to just go, 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 but because you're feeling the way you feel and you might be, having some symptoms of like the upgrades and stuff like that, right, Catherine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you definitely need to take care of yourself. Like you don't want to get sick or, burn out. You don't want to burn out, but confidence is right underneath that. Okay. So any way that you can, ooh, I got chills, hype yourself up right now. Maybe I'll have to do a hype you up reading again. Like, just please, please tap into that fire energy, even if you don't have fire. Okay. Fire is all about confidence. And this is a fire moon. So tap into the confidence and you got it.
Yeah. I definitely honor your body and rest if that's what you need. Which is why we're a day late doing this session because yesterday we were just both on the struggle bus honoring that need to just rest. And so the energy is it's a lot right now, like it's very strong. I was gonna say heavy, but it's not really heavy, it's just strong. So it's that energy that needs to happen to help move you in. Like you're purging, you're receiving. Um, and again, nothing's gonna stop it. Nothing you do or say is gonna be able to stop it. Like if you're on this path, you're moving into it, whether you're like fighting it or not. How much you fight it determines how much you struggle with it, honestly. But so don't fight it. Just, if you can rest, just rest. If you need solitude, find a way to have solitude. If you're feeling really good, feed into that energy, like she said. Do a dance party for yourself. Whatever like helps you feel confident. Like I know music is a big thing for some people. So like turn on your favorite songs or go for a ride with the windows down. It's been sunny out. Like it's beautiful. Whatever it is to like help you feed into that energy that makes you feel good. Um, I mean, don't go do a bunch of drugs or anything, but whatever helps you feel good, uh, in a healthy way, do that. So,
I like it. Yeah. We're not encouraging that kind of fun.
no, I don't recommend that. So, that's not what I'm saying.
No, no, not at all. So like for me, what I've been going through with this like ascension or level up or whatever, however you want to call it, um, is the past has been coming up like too much. Like too much. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I kept on having the same dream over, well, the same but different about a person, and I'm like, I don't know why you're here. I was talking to Catherine. I'm like, what do I got to do? I understand that there's something here that I need to focus on, but I'm not getting the message. So you might be having a lot of dreams, reoccurring dreams. Maybe there's not people in it. Maybe it's just like the same dream about going to work and doing the same things. And, because work's been in my dream too. My old jobs where I was working in the corporate world, which was very task driven, very performance driven. And I know that was coming up for me too, because I don't want to be doing that anymore in my regular life or, with my business, of course, I don't want to be task driven because this is what I love, and this isn't a task. These are
Yeah.
people, right?
Right.
But yeah, I dreamt about someone from the past a lot. So I had to sit with that. And then um, there was another person from my past, actually, two more people from my past. I forgot. Last night I had a dream about somebody like from my way back past. So um, there could be a little bit, and Catherine, you'll correct me if I'm wrong here, but there could be a little bit of energy from past people where they're feeling you elevating. So you might be thinking about them, dreaming about them, like whatever the case is. I definitely think that's something that's happening to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. So similar to what she's going through, she's kind of having things from her past come up. Mine have been a little bit more like things that point out like how I'm in my own way, I feel like, instead of past stuff coming up. So her talking about the work thing is also applies to me. We actually just had a conversation the other day about it because I've also had dreams. And so as you're going into this new energy, things right now that you can't take with you are really going to come up. So whether it's past stuff, whether it's, habits that right now you need to, acknowledge and try to correct, um, you need to like work through that because you can't take that stuff with you. So, Colette talking about the task-oriented stuff, you know, very much I was trying to run my business that way, right? Like being in corporate and high level corporate, it was very much results driven, right? And like instant results, like you had to make it happen, like make it happen by tomorrow kind of thing. And so that's something that came up this past week for me that Colette and I talked through, and it was very eye-opening because very much I was setting that same expectation for my business, and that's just not how that works. Anybody that's grown a business knows that unless like I don't know. It's like you said, it's not impossible for it to happen overnight, but for the most part, most people like it takes some time and some growth and some steady, effort into it. And so, just know that if you feel like you're stuck or, those results aren't coming, maybe that's something that you need to reflect on. But definitely reflect on the habits that you have that you learned in like what you're leaving, right? Like I'm gonna say your old life because I don't know how else to say it, but um, those are habits that you can't take with you. I have spent the last year and a half, but last year really like letting go of things and learning to receive instead of hustle and grind and work my life away. Because that's how I grew up. You know, I worked since I was 16 and I made my own money and I like worked really hard for everything. And while it's been really hard, this new phase it has been a lesson of like falling into my soft era and flowing and allowing things to come in instead of fighting for it. And I feel like what everybody's moving into is pretty similar to that. Like it's coming in whether you want it to or not, and it's going to play out how it's supposed to for your highest good. And so you just have to trust that that's going to flow in. And you don't need to work hard for it. If you feel like you need to rest, you need to rest. If you feel like you want to go play, then go play. But you need to learn to flow with it and not just fight it so much. So that's been a lesson for me.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad you said habits because that's something that has come up for me recently. And when I've been on my lives, I've found other people that struggle with the same bad habit, if you will, of spending money that you don't have and
Mm,
not being able to like see the abundant like lack mindset for sure when it comes to
yeah,
finances. So you have two things working against you where it's like you're lack minded, so you can't receive money. And then you're like, oh, well, I've got a bad coping thing where I feel like I gotta shop because I don't know, like maybe I'll get more money if I spend my money or, like
yeah,
manifestation maybe should be a topic we talk about because people, um, I think and I did too, have the wrong idea about manifestation. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna, think about this thing that I want and it's gonna appear for you. And it's not, there's just a lot of toxic vibes around manifestation. And, what I'm just trying to do right now is change the way that I am operating with money so
yeah,
that I can have a healthier relationship with it. But also, I wanted to say, I didn't say this part, what I've been feeling in my body. It's probably going to be different for everybody. But I tend to get congested, really congested bad, and fatigue is definitely a thing. So, I told Catherine before we came on here, I've been sleeping like crazy. If you got to do that, do that. Your body needs rest. It's a lot for your body to take that in, that knowledge, that wisdom, that, energy, all of it. And yeah, it's just really, and I use the word heavy, and Catherine used, what did you say? Big,
strong, I think.
strong, yeah,
Yeah,
strong. I like that better because I said heavy because if you're dealing with the past, it might be different for everybody what you have to deal with right now. But for me, it is heavy because it's past stuff and it's emotions that I have to really sit with and it's uncomfortable for me. So, I mean, not to say yours isn't uncomfortable, but you know what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
just a different kind of energy. So, whatever you're going through right now, whatever you're feeling, that's why you got to really rest because you don't want to make yourself sick with whatever you're feeling in your body. Because Catherine felt this feeling something different, right, Catherine, in your body?
yeah. So it really hit me yesterday. It was like, I don't know, late morning. Um, I just felt completely drained and weak. And I was very irritable. I really struggled to stay present, like not disassociating. Um, and I like my anger really came out yesterday a lot, shamefully, I could say. And I was just tired. And then towards the end of the day, I got like super emotional because of the way I acted yesterday. Um, but for me, it's a lot of like anger and irritability and just completely feeling drained and weak with it. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's a level of like tired, but then like when you're physically weak and tired, I feel like that's two different feelings maybe. So I did get some sleep last night. My fabulous husband took the kids and gave me some time. And then I got some good sleep last night. So I do feel better today, but again, like I still feel like I have more energy, and I don't feel as irritable, but I do still feel like I was trying to explain to Colette earlier, a little disassociated. Like, there's the world around you, right? You're living in the world, but then like it kind of feels like you're in a bubble. Like there's a layer between you and the rest of the world. It's kind of like what it feels like for me right now. Um, so there's just like that a little bit of a level of like disconnect that I'm feeling from everything, and it just makes it hard to like be present or like engage in conversations. Like yesterday, Colette offered to talk, and I was like, I literally cannot. Like, I just can't. Um, and that's okay. Uh, there was something else that I thought of that I was gonna share. Um, while you were talking, I forget.
Were you
Oh,
hot, Catherine?
I'm
Were you
sweating
hot
right now.
too?
Yeah,
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 okay. I was feeling it over
yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm pretty
Put
sweaty
my
and
fan
flustered
on.
right now.
So you might be feeling hot too.
Yeah. And don't take this as like, if you're not feeling any of these things,
Hmm.
don't feel like you're doing anything wrong. Um,
No,
the
everybody's
worst,
different.
yeah, the worst thing you can do in any sort of growth is compare yourself to somebody else, because my energy is different than Colette's. Hers is different than yours. Like we're all different. And so we're going to receive and release differently. And our paths are different also. So just because we're feeling this way doesn't mean that you're going to feel this way. Maybe you already felt this way. Maybe you felt that way a month ago. Maybe you'll feel it next month. Maybe you won't feel it at all. Um, and so the energy is still that we're moving into a new chapter, whether you're feeling symptoms or not. Some people feel them, some people don't. And so if you don't feel it, enjoy it because you're one of the lucky ones.
You
Um,
jerk. No.
yeah, but don't take that as a sign that you're not doing the work and you're not like moving into whatever's coming, because that's not like deciding whether you're doing that or not. So,
Yeah, well said on that one. Shoot, I was gonna say something too, and now I forgot something that I was experiencing. Um, oh, because you said disconnection. That's, I think, another thing that's happening with this right now is you're feeling disconnected from people and you're going like, why do I feel this way? Nothing's changed, nothing's different, but hey, I feel a little disconnected from my partner or my friend, or, it's just a weird kind of feeling. And sometimes when you're going through these changes and upgrading and whatever's happening with you, you need that alone time. You need
yeah,
to be feeling disconnected and you need to be kind of sitting with yourself and, going through whatever. It doesn't mean that something bad's going to happen or you're going to lose somebody. It just means that, hey, this is a lot and I've got to just kind of be with myself and figure out what's going on with me.
yeah, absolutely. One of my kids is coming up the steps.
Woohoo!
Sounds like Addie. She's not coming in here though. Okay.
Okay. So
Um,
I think, do you have anything else to add, Catherine, about what you've been feeling or yeah, everybody is different. I'm glad
yeah,
you said that. Like, please don't take what Catherine and I are experiencing to be like the ultimate, that's what you need to do or that's what needs to happen. I thought we should share it because that way you're not alone if you're
yeah,
experiencing symptoms or
yeah,
if you're feeling a certain way right now. It's just the energy is, it's just kind of weird, I guess.
right,
It usually is, right?
right. I'm gonna say one more thing because I know I needed to hear it multiple times in this whole journey. I know that for some people you could feel stuck and like this thing is never coming in. Like you've been working at it for so long, right? You've done all this work, you've done all these things, or maybe you don't feel like you've done all these things. Maybe you're just kind of like, I'm along for the ride. And that's okay too, but I think some of us might be feeling I've done so much and it's just not working. It's not doing it. And I keep being told that something's coming in, but it's not coming in. Um, it's coming in. It's just a matter of time, right? Like I'm gonna give an example. So, I started my spiritual awakening when I had my child, my first son, well, my only son, but my first kid in 2020. Um, and that was 6 years ago. And from the day that he was born, well, before, when I got pregnant, I was like, oh, it'll be fine. I can be a working mom. Like people do it all the time. I'll put him in daycare and I'll go to work and nothing will change. Well, everything changed. Like it wasn't that at all. And from the day that he was born, I wanted to be home with him. I wanted to be able to spend more time with him. And then I had my daughter, and that feeling just like happened even more. But with my daughter, I was able to take 6 months of maternity leave with her instead of the 12 weeks, which some moms don't even get that much. And I'm so sorry for those moms. But um, so in that 6 months, I got like a taste of what it would be like to be at home with the kids, right? And I'm like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to do this. Anyways, it took every bit of 5 years for me to be able to do that, for me to manifest that. So it took me 5 years of manifesting and wanting and thinking that, oh, this is never going to happen. I don't know how it could ever happen. To God literally pulling me out of corporate and making me a stay-at-home mom. And now I'm homeschooling, something that I never thought that I would get to do, but I really wanted to do. And so that's just telling. So even if you think it's never going to happen and you really want it, it's still going to happen. Like it's just a matter of time. Like it doesn't happen overnight. And I think that's a misconception with manifestation. You know, you take this course or you do this quantum jump class or whatever, and you'll have it instantly. Well, that's not how that works. But it does take time. So take this as your encouragement that I know you feel stuck and I know that it feels like it's never coming in because I currently also feel that way. Um, but it's coming and it will come. And even if you don't believe it, there's power in delusion and just think it anyways.
Yeah, be a little delulu.
Yeah. So
Well said, Catherine. Well said.
thanks. So
Wow, that was great.
thanks. Good job
Hmm.
reading the cards. Thank you for pulling those.
Yeah, of course. Hey, when I pull cards, a lot of times it's for you, but it's also for me too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's for all of us. We can all
It's
resonate with
for,
it. So
well, we are the collective, so
yeah. Yep.
yeah.
I like it.
Well, thank you so very much for being here. Check us out on Spotify, YouTube. We've got our own social medias too, do all that. And we're going to have it back same time, well, Monday instead
Monday.
of Tuesday, hopefully.
Yes.
If we ever skip episode, understand that we're human and we've got things going on and sometimes we can't make it happen, but we always intend every Monday to be here for you guys and
Yes.
share our knowledge and whatever we're going to share.
Yep. And if there's ever a topic that you're wanting to hear about or you'd be interested in us talking about it, feel free to comment or send us a message. It's very much, we do this intuitively and what we feel like you guys could resonate with. But if there's something that you want to specifically talk about, let us know. We'd be happy to do that. And as always, we really appreciate you guys being here with us and entertaining um, our talk. So I was gonna say another word, but it wasn't coming. So our talk. But we do appreciate you guys being here, and if you want to like and share it out with other people, that would be appreciated as well. So
Absolutely. All right, Catherine. See
see
you
you next
later.
week.
Bye.
Bye.